We have the coffee cup. We may proceed. How you doing? Hello? Welcome. Extreme number 9. Michael DePaul. Yes, Carly Simon. Good to see you. Heading over to YouTube. We'll kill the sound as soon as it pops up. Just give me a second. There it is. Okay. Right on. Michael is blue. There we go. YouTube keeps doing this. I got to go through all the time and check them out. Tom Miller, good to see you. Hello. Going to be doing a few minutes here showing you some main articles and different things. And then we would be doing the deep dive on Rumble. I have not received a phone call back from CSX Transportation and or emails or anything else. They have not returned my inquiries. I did, however, talk to the man with the phone number that is displayed on their website. Hey, Terry, how you doing? And so I have that. And but I'm not going to play that until I talk to CSX. And then I will dig into that. And I'm not worried about the story keep dragging on and maybe missing out, not getting that first scoop, because it's not a scoop anyways. And trains keep derailing. So the more that pile up before I talk to CSX, the better it is for the interview. And Creighton, Dirty Sausage, good to see you. Yeah, we'll head in, we'll hop in here and do some screen share and get this show on the road. Made it this time, yes. Okay. Got some pretty disturbing stuff. Credit where credit is due. This is from Slow Country, sent me this. And hang on. Oh, no, that's not it. Just a second. Got to make sure my tabs are correct. There we go. No, thanks. Okay, we're going to start with this, and then we're going to work our way into some bigger topics, and then we'll have a little chat amongst ourselves, and then, like I said, the main show will be on Rumble. Okay, who's Stella's here? Tom Miller, yep. Cows are blowing up. Yep. Mad Shad, greetings from the Erie Coast. KN, hello. Okay, so we'll do a screen share. And there we go. Come on. What is going on here? All right. They keep changing things. Maybe for the better. We don't know. There it is. Yes. You're reading it correctly. A drag summer camp. Juniors, ages 7 to 11. $460. Teen drag camp. Ages 12 to 17. $900. But hey, the tuition includes your drag makeup kit. That's right. Here we go. Yeah. And where is this happening? Cartwright Street, Granville Island, Vancouver, British Columbia. July 4th to 7th. Yes. Look at the happy little happiness here. Do you enjoy expressing yourself through clothing, makeup, and performance? Do you have an alter ego that is just waiting to hit the stage? Our new 2-week senior drag camp might be just your cup of tea, honey. Yeah, that's what it says. Weather permitting. Contact Shay. Education at Carousel Theater. So there you go, folks. Carousel Theater in Granville Island, British Columbia, right on top of the deep underground military base. Or at least the entrance to one. And yeah, remote. So yeah, that's what's going on. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that wonderful? Look what's coming. Oh, look at that lipstick. The phallic symbol. Okay. I haven't dug any more into this. People have been telling me that they've been seeing this for a few days. There's more of this going on everywhere. We know they're pushing this agenda. It's just unbelievable, yet believable. So, ad blocker deleted. Keep watching. Ad revenue employs Canadian journalists in your local community. Oh, bite me. Fair use. Fair use.
RCMP officials say Chinese Canadians living in Montreal are being threatened by the Chinese government.
I can't get into any specifics, but it could be threats to their safety or the safety of their loved ones in China.
The allegations led them to investigate what police are calling Chinese police stations, masquerading as family resource centers.
Its aim could be to infiltrate the Canadian economy, to infiltrate our democracy. We don't really know at this point what the aim is, other than to pressure members of the Chinese community to, further the communist, the China's Communist Party agenda.
He's been to the Trudeau school of talking in front of cameras.
One of the centers is in Montreal's downtown. Did you know that the RCMP is investigating this?
Yes, we know that.
The second one on Montreal's South Shore.
You know that this makes something invisible.
I know, he said. We aren't the first ones.
I admit, I was extremely surprised.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says they've been aware for months that these stations have been popping up across Canada. The RCMP has also detected similar ones in Vancouver and Toronto. We are tremendously worried, he said. It shows to what point the Chinese and Iranian diaspora communities are the target of foreign intervention.
Nice of him to bring the Iranians into this when it wasn't really in the title or the story. So what does he actually know? Aha! Aha! Well. What does Justin actually know? That was a good answer to a question. Good answer to a question for a reporter, right? He actually gave an answer, kind of in a sort of maybe not really kind of way. But he brought the Iranians into it, not just the Chinese. Ding.
First, it is absolutely unacceptable that any foreign power would think that they would be able to materialize.
You mean a foreign power like, I don't know, Alberta, British Columbia, any actual country that's on the continent in the space known as Canada, operated by your corporation? Asking for a friend.
Or interference through these so-called police stations.
The news comes as the Liberal government is dealing with backlash about China's alleged meddling during the last two elections.
Aha. You see. Yes, of course they brought that in because it's a big deal in Canada. It's going on right now. There's inquiries happening, all that. And what does Trudeau know? And how do the Iranians come into this? And how do the Iranians come into November 3rd, 2020? Not just Canada. Aha.
Meanwhile, the RCMP is asking those who have been threatened to come forward.
We certainly need their cooperation in order to further our investigation.
The RCMP says they have mechanisms to ensure the safety of those who speak out. Gloria Enriquez, Global News, Montreal.
Well. Yeah. Okay. That's a good one. Trudeau says Poilievre's attacks on CBC while running to American billionaires for support, telling of values. Meanwhile, Justin got elected from Obama's election team in 2015. Okay, heading in, killing that. Next tab. Okay, just catch up with chat. Subsidized taxpayers. It is subsidized by the taxpayers, folks. Yep. Hey, PNW, how you doing? Yeah, okay, so now the next one, the big subject of the day, and again, this is Liberty Talk 3 on YouTube. Credit where credit is due. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Agenda 2030, killing the bees, the food supply. You need to watch this, folks. We can pick it apart a little bit, but you still need to see it. There's the link. We'll play just a short touch of it, and we'll go from there. Fair use, YouTube, fair use. And there's more to talk about with this. But, okay, fair use.
food. We can't live without things, but they are killing them all. 30 minutes, the DPI showing up, and they're going to pour 250 millilitres of petrol in each one of our hives, 17 of them. We're going to lose them all. We tested them for varroa, they don't have any. They didn't test it, they're just coming here to destroy them. I don't care. We need people to know what they're doing. They're killing innocent bees. This is just wrong.
Just every couple of months, DPI, the Department of Primary Industries, who are looking after all the bees in the New South Wales area, are coming in and testing. Now, I'll pop up a map of where we are and the locations. We are in the purple zone. We can still harvest honey, which we have, but we are pretty much surrounded by the red zone. The red zone is the destroy zone.
There's some hair. Odd how her hair matches the map. I don't think that has anything to do with it. She just needs a consultant to get her out of the 5G shit that she's in with the jab. Anyways, yeah, that's happening. It's happening everywhere. But again, Australia is getting hit first. Canada, Ireland, I suspect that they've already dealt with Israel if they're going to do it. But this is happening everywhere, folks. This is happening everywhere. Food supply. Again, they've been after the bees for a long time. Bringing the killer bees up further into North America, like the United States and some parts of Canada, not very many, but bringing the killer bees in 25 and 30 years ago was to start taking out the honeybees. Because killer bees kill bees. They'll kill anything they want to. But yeah, that's the thing. The whole idea with the pine beetle, which started in British Columbia in about 2002 or 3. Well, again, that could have been stopped in its tracks. But oh no, we might kill a couple of birds if we spray for these things. Same thing. Sweeping measures took out the forests, taking out trees in riparian areas and other areas and in cities and moving across, cutting down the lumber industry. Also, when you take out forests, you're taking out other vegetation. You're taking out the ecosystem. Food production. All right? Yeah, Mad Shad said Einstein said if the bees go extinct, we do. That's right. Polite compliance of tyranny. Well, they are, but they shouldn't be. But again, where do they stand, right? Again, remember, they started taking the guns away in Australia back in the 80s. And that was a false flag if there ever was one. Hang on, folks. I'm going to head over to YouTube. Just going to check. I get a better read on the comments over here. Okay. Just catching up. %90 of the world's life will go extinct after, so Einstein said, yeah. That's right. 5 years. Well, less than that. We're well into these numbers. Yes, Carly Simon, it's infuriating. It is. So we have to be vigilant for sure. And we need to be talking about this. So let's keep talking about it. Let's spend a few minutes before we head over to Rumble. Link is in the description, by the way. I will just 1 second here. I'll just copy it and put it in paste or in chat. Sorry. Here's the link. Here's the link for Rumble. So Trump. Now the drag queens is part of the agenda, but Trump is a distraction. The drag queen stuff, all this LGBTQ, again, it's upsetting, it's distracting, it's division. The real stories is the food production, the 15-minute cities, and where all these things are going. Something else I haven't covered in this show, but I'll have it ready for the Rumble show, again, has to do with the announcement of a new digital currency, a worldwide digital currency And yeah, that's where this is all going. So, just a sec here. So, well, Mad Shad says, would have liked to have seen some beekeeping friends show up and stop the tyranny in its tracks. We're getting close to that point. These people have to stand up for themselves. They've got rights too. Australia has more of a constitution than Canada does. At least Australia is actually a country with a constitution. So they need to go. Ponzi coin, Tom Miller. It's called Unicoin. Not joking. Yeah, the unicorn. Yep. Okay, Mad Shad found it. Yep. I mean, it's been out for a while. We found this about a year ago. We were talking about it, but it's actually been introduced now. So I'll be digging into that one and bringing some stuff up on it. But yeah, where we're at now is, again, yes, in your community. So if your community is the beekeeping community, if your community is the cattle farming community, if your community is the sewing and knitting community, then those are the people you need to be talking to, along with the people that live within a 30-minute drive of you that can get to you if the shit hits the fan. Now, the shit hitting the fan is the government coming onto your farm and burning your beehives. That's the shit hitting the fan. Okay? So, well, Carly Simon, invasive plant species is happening all the time. Now, a lot of times it's accidental, sometimes it's not. We could get more into that, but it's not as big of a deal as having an invasive hornet or an invasive predator. Remember, coyotes are not natural to the United States and Canada. They were moved here. They were brought here. They were allowed to spread from southern Mexico, because that's where coyotes is from, southern Mexico. Okay? And here we got them now. And again, I probably got 100 around me right now. Unicorn is on Charlie's coat of arms. Yeah. Chinese are constantly introducing foreign species of plants and animals. Yeah, I believe there's a lot of this going on. It's, again, the plants is one thing, depending on what they are and everything. It's the animals, it's the people, it's the bees, it's the agenda. I don't believe for one bit that Xi and Putin are not somehow still connected to the agenda. I think they're working to do their own thing and have their own thing, and they're fighting a lot of this stuff because they don't want to have this going along, but they know how to play the game too. Remember, the natural gas from Russia and the oil is still getting to Europe. They're just doing it through other countries, other companies. Okay? The natural gas from Egypt is still getting to Europe. All these things we're being told are lies. So, yeah, coyotes run through our yard every night too. So, okay, so folks, I'm going to get ready for the 5:30 show on Rumble. I'll have more tabs to show you, more information, and more to talk about. And we'll go from there. So thanks very much, and we'll see you there in about 10 minutes. Cheers.